Hi everyone, this is Erica Valenstein and this is a tutorial on how to create a PowToon. PowToon is a website that you can find at www.powtoon.com, as you can see right up here in the URL bar. But it's also an app in the Google Web Store, and we are viewing the home page right now. And I'm going to show you how to make a simple PowToon and log in. Okay, so up here in the top right corner, you can either log in if you already have an account or sign up for free. We can click sign up for free right here, and it'll take us to a page that's really very simple. You can sign in, fill out all your information right here, or do it very, very quickly if you have a Facebook account, Google Plus account, or LinkedIn account. So choose whatever you'd like to do. For me, I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and hit log in. And I'm going to go do that. Okay, so now that we're all logged in, this is your home dashboard, okay? As you can see, I've created two different PowToons right here, and they show right here. But I'm going to walk you guys through creating a new one. So we're going to go over to this button, and we are going to select Create. Now there's multiple ways you can create a new PowToon, and basically it's an animation that tells a story. So you can either create a blank one, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute, or you can create from any of these templates where you basically insert your information. So let's see, let's click on this one and take a look and see what it does. Here's a preview of it. As you can see, it has music. You insert what you'd like to put in there. As you can see, it has music put into it, it has background, it has animations already in there. You can insert all of your information right here, change the words, and if I like this one, I could go ahead and press edit, and it'll bring up my working editing screen. It takes a minute to load, so please bear with me. Okay, so now that we're on here, as you can see, there's lots of different things we can add and edit. This is our opening screen on slide 1, okay? And what you see right here is kind of like PowerPoint, where you have your different slides that you can switch to. There's 4 right here. And then over here, really that's the only thing similar to PowerPoint, but over here you have all of the different widgets and animations, transitions, backgrounds, everything that you would want to add to your slide. So you can add text effects with all of these options. You can add characters with all of these options, and all you have to do is drag it on in. I'm going to delete that real quick. You have animations, you have props, and as you see over here, there's only one line showing for each one of these categories, but if you hit them more, you can see a lot more of the options. Okay, and then you can collapse them as you see fit. Now, as I said, this is a template that already has things put into it, all right? So if you go down here at this bottom, you can see all of the different features that it already has on the slide. So there's a word right here. There's text right here. And there's an animation. Now this little toggle right here shows the playback time. Okay, and each one of these features is added in at a certain time. So the further we get into the video, as you see I'm scrolling, at 1 second, that's where the title comes in. We're going to keep going. At about 2.5 seconds, that's where all of this comes in, and then along with the animation. About 3 seconds, that hand goes away, and it keeps going. 6 seconds is where the slide changes. So as you can see, this first slide, because I go from 0 to 6 seconds, That's how long that slide is showing before it transitions into the second slide right here. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's a couple more things going on here. And all of these features are in the order that they become present. All right. And if I want to just see a preview of this slide, I could press play. Okay. And it goes through everything. Now, let's say I want to change the order of something, all right? So let's go back to that first slide. Let's say I want this guy to come in first. So I'm going to select him down here. And I can see that he comes in at 3 seconds and leaves at 6. But let's say I want him to come in a little bit sooner. You see this little pull button right here? I can pull him to come in at 1 second and leave at 4 seconds. So let me hit the playback and show you how that works. You ready? There you go. Did you see how that worked? Now I just changed his order and now he comes in before the word. Okay. So you can kind of pull around, play around with all of these different things. What's nice about these templates is that they're already there for you. Okay, you don't have to create it, you don't have to do it from scratch, all right? Up here, I just want to walk through a couple things that you can add. There are sounds. This already has a sound in here, but if you have a song downloaded on your computer or a voiceover, whatever it is, you can add that and import it in here. You can import any images, add text. These are all of your text options. You can change the font. You've got your copy, paste, cut as you normally do in any kind of editing software. Save it, or you can create a new one right there. Okay, so this is just a basic kind of tutorial showing you how to do this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to create a new one, but I'm going to create a blank one. Okay, you're about to open a new PowToon. Would you like to save this one? No, I'm not going to save this. And I want to leave this page. Okay. So like I said, there's lots of different templates. This is the one that we were just working in, but you can preview them by just clicking the little thumbnail and viewing it right here. But what I'm going to do for this next purpose is I'm going to edit a blank template. Okay, so now as you see, I have a blank template. I have no background, nothing. This means I want to create something from scratch. The first thing that I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to add a background. The backgrounds are all the way over here, down to the bottom. And I'm going to select more so I can see all of my different options. And I have lots of different colors. I can test them out. Let's say I want to try this red one. I'm just dragging it over and letting go of my corner button. I was hoping for more of a complete red, so let's try this one. And what I just did was, to change it, I didn't get rid of the other one, I just dragged another one on top of it, okay? So I like that one because it fills up everything, it looks very clean. This one, according to the modality principle, is a little bit distracting with the wrinkles and the border and everything like that. I just like this one because it's a lot cleaner. Okay, so let's say I want to add a character. This character is really excited because I'm going to be advertising a new announcement at school. I don't know. So he's really excited. Let's add a text in here. And all I did was add that text, click it, and it appeared. Now I can move it around, double click to edit. And let's say weekly announcements. Okay, and I'm just going to move that. Now I want to make this a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go right here. There we go. Pull this out a little bit. Okay. Now, as you see down here, I'm at 2 seconds right now. First, I dragged on my character, so he is the first one that appears. Then I dragged on my text, okay? So as you see, if I were to press play, oops, hold on, I want to go back to the beginning. There we go. Now I want my text to start a little bit after, so I'm going to pull that to about 3 seconds. So let's start over and see how it goes. First you see the man, then you see the text appear. So you can kind of restart it, pull, see where you want it to begin, and just kind of tweak it to how you want it to be, okay? But I like that. So now let's go into the next slide. I want to add the same background. So I'm going to go down here, pull it over, and I want to add my announcements. Let's add some different words. Okay. I'm going to add this one, okay? And what happens is it adds the words by fading, and I'll show you what that means in 1 minute. So let me add this. I'm going to double click to edit. If it lets me. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not letting me double click to edit, so I'm just going to go right up here in this little edit button. I'm going to pull up this menu. So I am going to say, we have field day today, and apply. I'm going to position this how I want it and show you how this works. Okay, so as you saw that transition, the one that I selected right here, word by word, it reveals each thing word by word. This one reveals it letter by letter. Okay, so it's just kind of different things that you can play around with and add. Now this one, I want to add an animated happy man. So let's see, where's my happy man that's animated? Right here. So unlike the first slide, he was just kind of stationary. Now he's moving. So throughout the whole thing, he's going up and down with his arms. Okay, so that's just a basic know-how on how to create this PowToon from scratch, okay? Obviously, the templates are going to help you get these PowToons done a lot quicker, but if you want something more personal and more customizable to the presentation you want to make, then you might want to go with the blank. It just might take a little bit more skill, especially at the elementary level, so that's something you might want to think about. Okay, and when you're done, you just want to go over here, hit publish, and it will walk you through. Do that real quick. It'll save it to your account, and then you have all these options. Would you like to keep it private so that no one else sees it? That's actually premium, so you can't do that if it's a free account, but you can upload it to YouTube, Wistia, I'm not sure what that is, and then MP4, but that's premium. So let's say I don't want to do any of that. I would just hit next. Standard is the only option we have if you have the free account. And then you can go ahead and edit your video details to publish. The least amount you need to do is select a category, and I just usually do school education. And then go ahead and hit publish. And here you are. It's right there. Okay, so that's about it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have fun fooling around with this and creating your own PowToon. Take care.